All right, good morning, everybody. It is a Thursday, and let's see what we have right now. The markets are pretty good. We've got the mini Dow up 161. All the indices are up. What's interesting though is our stock scanner is showing quite a few patterns to be on the short side today. So it's predicting quite a few of our stocks are setting up for sell opportunities. So when that happens, usually we have a down market overall. So we'll see if this turns around and starts going low. But right now, it's obviously looks like it's going to open up higher. Let's do a quick scan here. Let me see if we have any initial setups. All right, got to watch gold here. Want to keep an eye on gold. So if I can get, we see this gold come up to 1819. That's going to be a nice little buying opportunity for us. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that 1819. Watch that, 1819. Now we had some buying opportunities last night. I don't see, but they are past us. So looks like our RTY once again, which is going to be the mini Russell. That is still looks. It wants to go higher. Same with our mini Nasdaq NQ. Gold, we're looking for a buying opportunity. If we come back up here, nothing on natural gas. NG, our stock Home Depot, nothing there yet. And on our Euro US, I don't see any setups on that yet. It actually looks like the looks like this euro could pop a little bit higher here. Let me see. Possible euro come up somewhere in this area up here. Yeah, and there you go. It already hit it. So it looks like euro wants to go higher. Looks like we got triggered on gold, so we're going to be buying gold. All right, our target on gold is going to bring us up to 1822. So that's going to be my profit target, 1822. If we come down here somewhere around anything below 1817, yeah, make that 1816 and about a half, 1816 and a half. That would be a nice little add-on area to add on to our long if we do pull back. Right now we are long, target of 1822. Bitcoin is set up to go higher. I'm just kind of keeping an eye on some of these other things. If you're a Bitcoin trader, it looks like she does want to go higher. So good for Bitcoin. Looks like silver's pushing higher. But I don't have any particular setups in those other markets yet. So we're just going to keep an eye on this. I mean, I like this pre-opening here on Home Depot. Seeing some good action here, so we're probably going to get some nice trades on Home Depot this morning. Right now, the only thing we are in is gold, long gold. Good morning, Glenn. How are you this morning, sir? Okay, so we did have a report come out this morning at 8:30 Eastern, and it was the initial jobless claims and continuous jobless claims. Continuous jobless claims were up, so that's interesting. Jobless claims 4-week average was about what we've seen from previous. Initial jobless claims was higher. So my expectation is, once again, is to see this market turn around sometime today and start to work lower. But once again, that is only my opinion. But I do have quite a few short patterns setting up for quite a few stocks. So usually when we see that, we usually see the overall indices down. So we'll see how that works out. All right, so just hanging on. If we can pull back a little bit more on this gold, that would be either a nice place to initiate a position and or add to a position. Let me get a stop. Our stop on this gold. I don't know why that. Now I will get out and I'll reverse on this gold if it comes down to 1813. So London, so you're saying the London session was quiet this morning, huh? Doesn't surprise me. I think we're gonna see. This really would be the last day where I would really see some high volatility. Thursdays overall have just been really, really good days for me. I like the action on Thursdays. But we'll see how that goes. All right, gold just hit an add-on point. This is a point to add on to gold and or establish a new position. All right, so once again, we are at that add-on level here on gold. Reversal is going to be 813, but overall targets continuing going to be 1822. I don't know. That's a good question. Question is, do they have a large gold exchange in London? And I don't. I would imagine, but I don't know. All right, still pretty quiet. Small Dow's up 160. Yeah, pretty much where it's been. Good morning, Amir. How are you, sir? Okay, so you and I will talk later. I'll give you a little bit better idea of what's going on. But this morning we're just demonstrating. We're looking at several things. We're going to be watching. If you're not familiar with some of these symbols, these are indices, stock indices. RTY is the stock index. That is going to be your mini Russell. NQ is going to be your mini Nasdaq. GC for gold. NG down here, natural gas. HD is going to be one of our stocks, Home Depot. And on the Forex side, we have the Euro US. I also watch cryptos from time to time. It is looking like Bitcoin wants to move higher. So Bitcoin's in an up move. Right now, the only thing we have in play is long this gold. Long this gold, looking for a target of 1822. All right, Jeff, good. So sometimes pre-opening can be quiet. Sometimes it's active. Right now it's pretty quiet. It's been that way for the last few weeks. All right, we have a little bit more than 10 minutes to go before the opening bell. Once again, I am expecting a higher opening. I wouldn't be surprised to see a little pullback after we initially work our way up. Kind of just keeping an eye. Don't have any trades set up yet, but yeah, we could pull up a little bit more on this Euro US. So this little yellow line you see here, that was an add-on. We established a new trade up here, and now on that pullback, we added to that gold. So we have several contracts with the idea of going to exit at this 1822 level. So if you're new to watching my morning show, the techniques that I use and the methods that I use are something that I developed well over 30 years ago. These are not something you're going to find in any book. They're not preloaded on any kind of platform. These are my own unique, what I call behavioral patterns. I'm using two approaches. So with the indices, RTY, NQ, and commodities, gold, natural gas, and stocks, I'm using something called Einstein. It's a combination of a mathematical formula and in combination with my patterns that provide me with entry, but more important, it provides me with price targets. And then with the Euro US, I'm strictly going to be using the behavioral pattern. And typically the way that works is that once I enter a trade, I don't hold the trade longer than 4 to 5 minutes, and then I get out, where with Einstein, I will hold to either where I hit my target or I reverse. Now, Einstein the formula is designed to where I will hit my target anywhere between 72% to 80% before a reversal. So we have very high probabilities we're going to hit our target before we hit reversal. So what that means is that I have a high probability of it coming up and hitting 1822 before it comes down and hits 1813. Once again, we're talking about probability, so remember, you're never going to be 100%. Like I said, the best you can expect long term is somewhere in the 70th percentile. The other percentage is going to be market noise, which nobody can predict. All right? And that is a given fact. So, though we would all like to be hitting at 90%, that doesn't happen. But also, even if you do hit at 90%, most people would still end up losing money because they don't know how to manage their risk. So, don't get locked into this idea that you have to have a method of trading that has a high probability of success. My best day ever was, I was only right 46% that day. That was my best day I ever had. So it's really how you manage your trades, how you manage your size. All of those things I teach in my courses. But right now, I do have a pretty high probability that I am going to first come up here and hit this gold. 1822. All right, about another 5 minutes to go here before the opening bell. Small Dow's up 170. All the indices are up, so obviously we're going to see a higher opening on the Dow this morning. And I would expect that to have a short little push up, and then, like I said, once again, I am expecting it to pull back 10 to 15 minutes into the opening. So somewhere around 8:40, maybe 8:45, see some sort of pullback. Once again, that's only a guess, but that typically seems to be the pattern. All right, so we're just gonna hang tight here. Once again, the only thing I've got going on here is the long to gold. I do like this short on the Euro US. You got this double carrot short that usually indicates this 5-minute bar is going to be down. So let me see what we have on the Euro US. All right, we got a 55, 0655 that I like for a short. 0655 for a short. Now, once again, you can use any platform you'd like. If you like trading spot, you can certainly do that. I like to use Nadex as my platform. There are some advantages using Nadex. And that is, I'm sorry, that's the exchange. That is usually going to be the exchange I'm going to be using. I don't really use our platform. I like to use Thinkorswim, which you see here. But as far as the exchange, I like to use Nadex to place my trades. But once again, you could use any exchange you like. The patterns, everything is based off of spot anyway, so it doesn't really matter what exchange you use. All right, so we got about another 2.5 minutes here before the opening bell. My dogs go nuts. All right, we're just gonna wait for the opening bell here. About another minute and a half out. Still short at 55 on this euro. We'll be getting out of this euro here in about a minute. All right, we're about 40 seconds out. That opening, higher opening, should push our gold up higher. So I'm gonna exit here. If I don't, we don't start coming down on this euro, I'm gonna go ahead and get out here on 57. That's gonna be a loss. Sold at 55, so we got it at 57. All right, let's take a look. Dow's now up 170. Once again, this should accelerate the gold on its way to target. I don't see anything on Home Depot. Don't see anything yet on natural gas. Indices are still moving higher. I don't see anything there yet. Only thing we're in right now is just gold. All right, Dow's up 184. Keep an eye on natural gas. Looks like natural gas wants to go lower over here. Possible pullback target on Home Depot is going to be somewhere down in this area. where this white line, where this yellow line is. This is where the market is right now. So I do see a pullback coming down into this area. On Home Depot, I don't have any trades yet on that. Alright, so I just hit that lower target on Home Depot. Once again, if you like selling stocks, you can certainly use those pullbacks as an opportunity to sell the stock, just like we do on the buys and exit. Selling can be quite difficult unless you have experience doing it, so don't really recommend that. All right, so up 144 right now. Dow starting to pull back a little bit. Mini Dow's up 140. Slowly working our way up the target up here on the gold. Watch Home Depot hits this point right here. If it pulls back, it's going to be a buy. Just hit it. Next target up. All right, we're pushing back up again on the Dow. It's up 206. Up 190 on the mini Dow. So I'd say anywhere between now and about 9:45, I would expect the market to pull back a little bit. All right, Home Depot just hit its profit target. That was about 25, 26 cents. Still riding gold long, still holding on the gold. Gold is slowly approaching our target of 1822. We did add down here. Got a couple contracts running long. Still not seeing anything on natural gas. Home Depot already hit its target. Nothing on Euro. Next level up on RTY could put us up here around the 1754, 1755. I don't know if I can even show it. It's kind of where I see it going right now. 1755. If we can get this natural gas to come up to around this 45.95, that's going to be a buying opportunity. All right, so we did hit our target on gold, so we're going to get out of gold. So that was our profit target. So out of gold. Once again, looking for this mini Russell to come up here to around this 1754, 55, getting closer. Be looking for a buying opportunity on natural gas. If we can come up to this about 460 area. Yeah, I like the action, Glenn, actually, in the indices. I like the action overall. The market's looking good. RTY did hit that upper target. Yeah, I don't like the action. All right, I'm sitting flat right now. I don't have any trades on right now. I was waiting to see if this natural gas was going to pump up, but not yet, so I don't have any opportunities there. Nothing on the indices. Out of gold. Nothing on our Home Depot. Looks like Bitcoin's going up. Some more. Probably up to, if you're like to watch Bitcoin, 16,635. This is what I see on Bitcoin right now. So it's been in a buy pretty much all morning. But but I could see a potential target up here around this 16,635 on Bitcoin. Once again, these strategies, this method can be used on any market. So you could use on cryptos, you could use on commodity stocks. Indices, of course. You got your Forex. So it looks like Bitcoin hit its upper target. That's up 3 levels already today, so nice move on Bitcoin. All right, so now I'm going to see if we can get a little pullback here in the Dow. Let's see if it pulls back. Obviously, very strong push on RTY, which is going to be your mini Russell. NQ, mini Nasdaq, real strong push here. Obviously, push on gold. Gold's going to move in the same direction as your indices or the Dow. So, like I said this morning, that higher opening, it should help us hit our target on gold, which it did. Let's go back to gold. So as we come up here on the indices and the Dow, it's going to continue to push that gold higher. All right, I don't see anything here on natural gas. So no go yet on natural gas. So just real quick, for those that are new here, if you go to my YouTube channel, Innovative Trading Strategies, there's a really good, as soon as you open it up, there's a really good intro video. Watch that. I go into a little bit more depth into Einstein, my approach to trading, the way I look at the markets. Also, there'll be some on the behavioral patterns. So, this is totally different. So this is not something you're going to see. Everybody else is using indicators. This is unique. This is different, all right? So what's the advantage to that? Is that we're not following the crowd. And we know 98% of traders lose money, so we don't want to follow the crowd. We want to be where the 2% traders are. And I promise you, if you trade with indicators, there is not a single indicator that you can use and set a value to it and have it work in all markets. Only patterns will allow you to do that. And I will also tell you that the big players look at indicators only to see where the public is so they can take advantage of your trades. So, not a way to go. Patterns, behavioral patterns is what I call them, is the way to trade. And that's been proven over the last 35 years. So these patterns work. But anyway, watch that video. That'll give you a better idea of my approach. I think you're going to find it refreshing. It's actually an easier way to trade. And the beauty of it is these patterns are universal. So whether you're a stock trader, commodity trader, maybe you like to trade Forex, maybe you're just in the cryptos, you can do that. Yeah, cryptos never close, do they? No, they never close. So I mean, if you're a guy that would Want to trade 7 days a week? You can do it in cryptos. If you want to trade, if you like trading currencies, I mean, that's open pretty much all week, 6 days a week, right? 5, 6 days a week. Starting on Sunday nights. We do a lot of bit of trading here in our live trading room. We start every Sunday night, and we trade in the morning during the week. We trade in the evening during the week. So we do a lot. We're in the markets a lot. We trade quite a bit. Now that doesn't mean we're taking a lot of trades. It just means we're looking for opportunities. A lot of opportunities throughout the day. All right, so we're just hanging tight. We are flat. We are on the sidelines. A big part of trading, folks, is knowing when not to be in the market. You only want to be in the market when you have good opportunities. And then you just need to hang tight until the next opportunity develops. A lot of traders get, they want to trade. They want to trade. It's like an addiction, and they end up overtrading. And that happens to particularly a lot of new traders. But you only need, 3, 4, 5 really good trades a day to do well. You don't need a ton of trades. Now, the nice thing about short-term trading, I'm a very short-term trader. The reason I like that is because it gives me multiple opportunities to hit whatever my daily goal is. Whereas if you're more of what we call a swing trader or position trader, where you're holding trades overnight, you've got one opportunity every 2 or 3 days or so. It's a hard way to go if you want to really do this for a living. Now, if you're a hobbyist trader, I call them hobbyists, and you don't have the time to trade, that's fine. You can do that. Use the same patterns. You're just going to be carrying them, longer out for several days or weeks, whichever way you want to trade. But my preference, I don't like that overnight exposure, so I really prefer to be a very short-term intraday trader and then going flat overnight, not hold on to a lot of trades overnight. It's not something I like to do. Still waiting to see if we're going to come up here on natural gas and trigger us into a buy. So we're starting to pull back a little bit on this Dow. We're up 218 right now, 214. There's 205. Okay, it looks like natural gas is getting triggered here on a buy. All right, so target on natural gas. $46.45 will be my profit target. $46.45. Go ahead and make that green. This is what we call pairing pattern buy. Not the strongest of patterns. And then a reversal. If we don't come up and we hit target, then I will have an HF1 short, which I like, and that would be down here at $44.95. All right, so I have about another 3 minutes or so to go before the top of the hour. Once again, we do this every morning, Monday through Friday. First hour is open to everybody. And then we move over to our live trading room with our subscribers. We continue on trading. But we started doing a little bit more on the on Forex. And we started hitting the indices. We do a lot of scalping on the Forex market. Continue to watch some of these like gold. Watch the indices. All right, so that brings us to the bringing us to the top of the hour once again. For more information, please check me out on YouTube, Innovative Trading Strategies, and or my website, innovativetradingstrategies.com. That is the best way to get a hold of me. If you do have any questions, I do personally answer all my emails. So feel free to ask me your questions if you have any. Check out the information, check out those videos on YouTube, and that's going to wrap it up again today. And everybody have a good day. Expect a lot of really good volatility throughout the day, so I think there's a lot of still really good opportunities here before we move into Friday. So everybody have a good day. Y'all take care. See you tomorrow.